It was December 28, 2024, Sunday morning. I opened my barber shop and just waited for customers. I saw a lady wearing a green sari with a green broad-necked blouse and a young girl in her 20s heading to my salon. The girl was wearing a knee-length skirt and a broad round-necked t-shirt. She was really very good-looking, with all her basic features well developed. Her hair was waist-length, black, and swinging. The lady and the girl entered my salon. The lady came to me and asked, "Bri, kia aap ladkian ke boycut te hein do you cut ladies' hair?" and continued in Hindi, "She is Priya, my daughter. Her exams are starting next month, and she spends so much time with her hair. Since she is only 19 years old, I think I can afford to give her a short haircut. Can you do it?" "Yes, ma'am, I can. A shoulder-length bob will be great for her," I said, noticing that Priya was looking at me with tears in her eyes. "Not like that," the lady said. "I want something really short and cute. Only one comb should be enough to make her ready," she added. I understood what she meant. "Do you mean a boy's cut?" I asked. "Yes, that's what I want," she replied. As I saw Priya sitting on the waiting chair, helplessly putting her head down and crying softly, I couldn't help but notice her beauty. She was bent, and I accidentally caught a glimpse of her cleavage, but I quickly refocused on the task at hand. "Okay, ma'am, please tell her to sit on the chair," I told the lady. "Priya, jo batho or apni bail katwe lo. Priya, go sit and get your hair cut." "Mummy, not so short, please," Priya cried and begged her mom. As I watched the interaction, I found a chance to show my makeover skills, and I could not let it slip away. When Priya finally approached me and sat on the chair, I noticed her legs and arms were hairy, and an idea struck me. I brought out a long white cape and wrapped it around her body. She sat there crying like a child. Suddenly, the lady came near and instructed, "Just cut the back hair as short as you can, and also the sideburns as small as possible." I interrupted and asked, "Should I cut her hair into a super short crop?" "How's that?" she asked. I explained and showed her a picture of a girl with a very short haircut. I convinced her that a short crop would be the best look for her daughter. When she agreed, I took a comb and tied a high ponytail of Priya's hair. She sat there helplessly, begging me not to cut her long hair short. I picked up the scissors, and all Priya could hear was, "SCNNKKKKKKKK, SCNKKKKKKKKKKK." I started cutting off her long hair. Within a few snips, her long-grown ponytail was in my hand, leaving a roughly cut chin-length bob on her head. As Priya burst into tears and shyness, I mercilessly threw her ponytail on the floor, watching her mother with a satisfied expression. In contrast, Priya looked very upset. I sprayed water on her hair and combed it into an extreme left part, as I felt that such a short haircut would make her look very childish. As the cut proceeded, I started with her left side. Snipping the locks off, her cute, very small ear started coming out. I tapered the left side tightly and folded her exposed ear to define the perimeter. I also removed almost all her sideburns, leaving them shaped like a small V. Her mother observed closely, and whenever Priya begged to stop, she gave her an angry look, forcing Priya to withdraw into silence. After finishing the right side, I moved on to the back. I bent her head forward until her chin touched her chest and began cutting the back hair, dragging the scissors close to the skin. I created a high hairline on the back, leaving only fuzzy hairs in the nape area. Next, I moved to the top. I cut it down to 2.5 inches, combing her bangs forward and snipping them into a fringe above her eyes. Priya was crying like a child, her tears rolling down her cheeks. Her mother then came closer and said, "Upar ke bail or kot karo, cut the top hair even shorter." Priya became even more self-conscious as I cut her top hair down to 1.5 inches, removing most of the bangs. I used thinning shears to reduce the volume further. I then asked her mother, should I shave her nape or just blend the fuzzy hairs? Her mother agreed to the shave. I used a straight razor to clean up her nape, sideburns, and even her cheeks. Noticing her hairy arms and legs, I suggested something new to her mother, a full body shave like Chinese girls. After a brief moment, her mother agreed. I removed Priya's clothes, leaving only her undergarments, and began shaving her arms, legs, and armpits. I even reshaped her eyebrows, making them very thin and sharp. Throughout the process, Priya begged and cried, "Mummy, or Kia carriage mere upar mummy, what else will you do to me?" Finally, I examined her haircut and decided to shorten the top even further, leaving only 1 inch. Her round head shape became visible, making her look even more childish. "Mummy, please don't cut my hair any shorter!" Priya cried loudly. "Are you cutting her hair shorter?" her mother asked. No, just blending it properly," I lied, continuing to snip. In the end, Priya's transformation was complete. A long-haired, mature-looking girl had been turned into a very short-haired, childish-looking one. I removed the cape, rubbed my hand over her extremely short hair, and sprayed some water before combing it into a neat left part. I turned the chair and told Priya to stand. She looked at her cut hair on the floor, tears streaming down her face. Her mother held her hand, teasingly touched her short-haired head, and paid me before they left. In conclusion, I was happy to have had the chance to transform such long hair into something so short.